Not quite sure what's going on with YouTube, but twice now it's just suddenly wanted to stop working, and I have no idea why. So I'm just going to chalk it up as gremlins, ghosts in the shell. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to go ahead and fire it up again. I tried turning off Wi-Fi and turning it back on and turning off like airplane mode and turning it back on. Maybe I didn't pay my phone bill or something, but I think I should be good. Anyway, I'm here at Meiji Jingu, and I'm here in the inner gardens with the tea house, and I'm just strolling around in a little part of the park where I've never been before. And I just spoke with the local. What's going on with this? There's no lake and there's no water in the pond here. Tell me a little bit more. Can I ask you a few questions? And they told me that every year they do a little repair on the drainage ditches here, and these are all filled with irises, which must be really nice. And I was joking that you can see these little pegs out here in the pond, and I was trying to understand what exactly each of the pegs means, but I assume it's the type of flower that's going to be planted here, maybe. I'm not totally sure, but he told me jushi, and I didn't quite understand what jushi was saying. But I think he was describing. I said, "What are these jushi?" And he was saying, "It's no. That's juice. That's the material. Yeah. Okay. Well, we weren't fully communicating. At any rate, sometimes you just gotta chalk it up and be like, I'm not sure what we're talking about, but okay. And I was saying sometimes you just get about 60% or 30%, and you just roll with it. So anyway, I'm gonna keep strolling around here. I guess the stream's a little unstable today. Maybe I can't imagine there's not good signal in here, but at any rate, we're back. And maybe I'll somehow piece these together. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. This is a little rest area, and nothing particularly noteworthy, but it's got the thatched roofed hut, the thatched roof, which of course is the traditional roof, and a traditional way of building roofs that is going away maybe. Unfortunately, these must be, this little thing, I see there's like a wire tied to it. I wonder if that's for the crows or the birds? I'm not sure. But it's very beautiful. I've seen them install it before, and it's very weather resistant. It's not as hard as you'd think it would be. It's quite soft. I don't really want to like, yeah. So these will be the irises that will be planted here, I suppose, or maybe they grow naturally. I'm not totally sure. But there's the pond, and it's really nice. And you just imagine it filled with water and everything green and luscious in the spring and summer. It's probably very nice. I really love irises too. And there's the inside of it. So they put on this like beautiful layer of, you know, very perfectly, precisionally wound stalks of wheat. Feels very light and sounds kind of hollow. And then bamboo, and then some kind of like pine tree maybe. And then, you know, it's just a little hangout spot, but it is built in that traditional way. And then I see it has something on the roof. I don't know what that is. I'm not completely sure what that is, but it's charred black. Maybe it's some sort of, like if it got struck by lightning or something, it would prevent the whole thing from going up in flames maybe. I'm not sure. I have no idea. That's my best guess. And then here are the ume trees that are just blossoming right now. They're the plum trees. Wow, what the hell is that? Oh my God, look at that cocoon. That's a cocoon? What the hell is that? What are those? Interesting. I'm not sure what that is. If those guys were here, I would ask them. But there's the beautiful plum blossoms, ume. And they come in both white and also in a very vibrant pink. And sometimes you see them kind of mixed. Could be like mixed together. So again, not totally sure what's going on with YouTube, but it's not playing very nice today. And it's just cutting my stream off. Let's see what these guys have. Not too much interesting stuff. Okay, and there is Docomo Tower peeking through. It's kind of interesting. Oh, the plane flying. Can you see the plane? Okay. Well, as I was saying, I'm just doing my best here, but YouTube's not playing that friendly today. Okay, so we can go to Kiyomasa's well, the azalea garden. Let's let these girls pass. That's probably the well. I assume if they open up the well, the water's going to come out of there. I wonder what this little dam is for. I wonder if there's something under there or if it's like. Okay, so the ditch that they've built on this side, I see what's going on here. They're going to do it on this side too. They don't have it over here. They have it on that side. I wonder what that announcement is. The exit, okay, the route to Kiyomas as well. These are bamboo, you know, little sections of the bamboo. Bamboo, of course, is like, it grows really, really, really fast. And so you can just use it and use it and use it and use it. And this is bamboo. I think this is bamboo. Maybe this is definitely bamboo. Well, actually, don't quote me on that. Bamboo has like one, yeah, I don't think it grows like that quite. It has like a, you know what it looks. I mean, obviously everyone knows what bamboo looks like, but bamboo sprout, it's like one sprout. It doesn't grow like that, I don't think. And it definitely doesn't have leaves like that. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's the back of Meiji Jingu. Do not put money in the well. Okay. No money in the well. At the bottom of the well. Interesting. Okay, so this is the headwaters of the well. Whoa. This is the well. Interesting. It'd be cool to have your own well. Okay, that's cool. We'll just take a quick look. Nothing really to report home about. A well with some rocks in the bottom.いいよ、いいよ、いいよ、どうぞどうぞどうぞどうぞ。はい。あ、こっちか。Wow, they're pretty noisy at the shrine today. Kiyomasa Ito Well. The Kiyomasa Ito Well was the first belonged to Lord Kiyomasa Kato during the Edo period. This well was the fountainhead of the Nanchi South Pond, and the pure water gushes out in a steady flow all year round. This well is famous for the ingenious way of sinking, and for the ingenious way of sinking, and the superior of the water's quality. What does that mean? The ingenious way of sinking. If they raise it over a certain spot, it doesn't overflow or something? I have no idea. It's kind of interesting. Okay. I'm going to be mindful of the tourists who are walking this way. Okay, that was very cool. Never been there. I mean, it's so nice. You can just constantly discover your own backyard. It's really nice. I hope my kids, this would be so boring for a 15-year-old, but I hope someday they go and explore the city like I like to. I don't know. I feel like they take it for granted. Anybody who lives here just takes the city for granted. And for somebody who lives far away or who has come from far away, like it just never ceases to impress. And I don't think it's the same for people who just are born here and whatever. I was thinking about Tokyo Record Style and thinking of the brand, the fact that Tokyo is in the name, and essentially tying yourself to a city